What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a great time here in quarantine. I know that I am not. I have had so many ideas about what I was going to do with my channel. Made out an entire list of all my ideas, and unfortunately coronavirus hit, and so now we're stuck inside and I am at a creative standstill. So I'm gonna do what every YouTuber does when they hit a creative standstill. I am going to do a Q&A. I'm gonna just answer the questions that people ask me. I'm gonna do it 100% honestly, and I guess, yeah, here we go. For this, I use YOLO so that all of the questions would be anonymous. So the first question is, top 3 things you want to do once everything goes back to normal. Well, I would love to be able to hug my friends right now. I really miss Marty and April, and I would love to be able to see them and hug them. So that would be my first thing. I would really love to go back to work because I honestly miss working. This is the most boring thing I've ever had to do in my life, and I miss being able to go and see my coworkers and just work in general and make money. And number 3, I guess just do everything that I said I was going to do. I was supposed to go to Coachella, Bonnaroo, VidCon, an NF concert. I was supposed to run a couple races, and all that stuff was canceled or postponed. So I would really love to just get back to normal and be able to do those things that I said I was going to do. What's your dream place to travel to? I really want to go to Paris, Amsterdam, and Australia. Those are probably my top 3 places. What's the biggest lie you have told? So I've thought about this question a lot, and I think that the biggest lie I've ever told is telling people that I'm okay or I'm happy when I really am not. And I know that's really deep and everything, but honestly, that's probably the largest lie I ever told, and it's the biggest lie anybody ever tells. Thoughts on the coronavirus? There's thoughts on the coronavirus? Where's the best place you've traveled to? Out of country has been probably Honduras and Costa Rica. Coweta, Costa Rica specifically. I really love Coweta. And domestic is either LA, Chicago, or Savannah. Those are my 3 favorite places. Do you think you'll ever actually quit YouTube? No. I really enjoy YouTube. I really enjoy being able to have this way to express myself creatively. And so even if my life gets crazy hectic, I think I will always stick to YouTube because honestly, I've stuck with it this long, I might as well keep going. Are you seeing anyone right now? Is anybody seeing anyone right now? I mean, we're all in quarantine. No, I'm not really romantically exclusive with anybody at this time. I am very much single and very much happy with being single. I think that relationships are stressful sometimes, and with my current future plans, I don't believe that it is in my best interest to be in a relationship right now. As well as I'm still healing from my last relationship, and I'm learning a lot about myself and learning to love myself. Ever thought about moving to Portland, Oregon? Environmentalists strive. No, I've never thought about moving to Portland specifically. I have been looking into different places all over the country that I would be able to move to and get a good job in environmental conservation or conservation ecology, anything along those lines. So no, but thank you for letting me know about that. Are you excited to move to Virginia? I'm extremely excited. I actually just got a call this morning that the housing has been taken away because of coronavirus, so I don't know if I'll be moving to Virginia anymore, but up until this morning, I was very, very excited to move. Do you think we will be able to fully reverse the effects of climate change? No. I don't think that you can fully reverse anything that you do. I believe that based on my understanding of climate change is something that happens every so many years, millions of years. And unfortunately, because of humans, it has sped up the process drastically. So it is a natural thing that happens, but it wasn't supposed to ever happen in our lifetimes. and now it is going to eventually probably happen. So no, I don't think we could ever reverse it. I think that we are able to take action and slow it down a little bit, but I don't think there's any possibility of ever reversing it. It's just like if you take up a piece of paper and you rip it to a million pieces, you are never able to put it back together entirely, but you can be able to fix it enough where you can read whatever was on there. Describe your first love in 3 words. Caring, affectionate, and goofy. Those are the 3 words I would use to describe the person I was in love with for the first time. How do you currently feel in 3 words? Sad, brokenhearted, but still a little bit optimistic about my situation with Virginia. What's your favorite photo in your camera roll? Ooh. I'll show you my favorite one right now. You guys have already seen it, but right now this is my favorite picture. I look so happy. How do I get over someone who doesn't even love me back? Honestly, it took me a very long time to get over my ex, and it's different with every person. Every person feels things differently. Every experience is different. I would say that the best thing I did for myself was I talked about the situation with my friends and family, and I stopped looking at it as this is something that could possibly work out and started looking at it as something that would never work out. I spent a lot of time with my friends, and I started doing things that I loved, and I started to fall in love with myself. Donuts or donut holes? I really like donuts because my favorite donuts are either the jelly filled with raspberry jelly inside or the Bavarian cream filled, so you can't really have that in a donut hole. What do you plan to do with your degree when you get it? Honestly, every time somebody asks me this, I just say that I want to volunteer for the rest of my life, which is why I enrolled myself in the AmeriCorps, because I wanted to be able to volunteer for the rest of my life, and that is exactly what I plan on doing. What would you do with $1 million? I would pay off all my student loans. I would pay off all the debt I have. I would buy myself a Tesla Model X, and I would probably buy myself a house somewhere where I want to live. I'm not quite sure where I want to live yet, but I would buy myself a nice little house, probably a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom, tiny. It doesn't need to be that big, with a porch in the backyard. And then I would use the rest of it to donate to different organizations that are doing good for the world. What's your favorite song? My favorite song of all time is Hold On by the Jonas Brothers. I plan on getting a tattoo right here that says Have Faith, Restart with a butterfly. That song has changed my life, and whenever I'm having a bad day, I always listen to it. What moment do you remember changing your entire life? Honestly, moving to Florida. That completely changed my entire life, because if it weren't for that, I wouldn't have anything that I've had over the last 5 years. Another moment would be when I ended up in foster care. That was probably a moment that changed my entire life, because without that, I probably wouldn't have moved to Florida. And the last moment that I can really remember changing my entire life was meeting my ex, my most recent ex, because if it weren't for meeting him, I wouldn't have the drive that I have today, and I would be a completely different person. And now, on that note, that is all of the questions that were asked of me. So I appreciate everybody who sent in a question. That made me really happy that you guys all reached out to me. We are currently at 175 subscribers, so if you're watching this right now, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment below, let me know how I'm doing. And I will see you guys on Saturday with another video about sustainability. I hope your quarantine goes well, and stay safe, stay inside, please. We need this to end. So stay safe, practice social distancing, and we will make it through this together. So I love you guys all so very much, and I'm sending you virtual hugs to every single one of you. Stay strong, stay healthy. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye.